just a tad windy right now. Welcome to Ilsetal, a gorgeous valley in Germany's Harz National Park, where the 19th century poet Heinrich Heine traveled and swooned over the natural beauty of this region. With some itchy feet, I'm heading out of Berlin for an impromptu hike along Heine's eponymous trail up to the Brocken, the highest peak in northern Germany. Legends say the Brocken is home to dancing witches and devilish, well, devils. I can hardly wait. Alright, so I've just arrived in Ilsenburg in the Harz region of Germany. It's sunny today, and this is a little bit surprising for me, so I very much rushed through the check-in procedure, dropping my bags. Gonna get a little bit of that sun and have an early taste of what I'm up for tomorrow. This, my friends, is precisely what I wanted. A little natural solitude. I can hear the running water, and there's nothing but crunchy trail ahead of me. So it is looking a bit like an elephant graveyard around here. But if I remember correctly, when I did a through hike of the Hexenstieg, I looked into this before because I saw a lot of dead trees. And there was some kind of disease going around, so they were preemptively chopping. At least that was the line they gave. I also remember seeing a lot of timber trucks moving logs out of there, so what do I know? You know, I never really understood the whole giant cross on the top of a mountain thing. You see that a lot across Germany. And at a certain point, it begins to feel a little bit like somebody's overcompensating for something. But that's just my 2 cents. This is one of the things I love about living in Germany. I felt like I need to get some outdoors time. So what do? I just buy a train ticket, work on the way here, blammo, I'm in nature. And like a small town too, like where I'm from, there would be impossible to access something like this without a car. So as much as, you know, we can have our fun at German culture and the Germans, very fortunate to live here and to be able to have access to stuff like this without owning a car. Good, sehr geringe Gefahr. Very unlikely that we're gonna see some forest fires today. I guess February is good for something. All right, well, good morning. As we're starting to get a little bit woodsier out here, I thought I could maybe explain why I'm here on this weekend in February. Ilsenburg and the Ilsetal, the Ilse Valley. Basically, my lovely wife Melanie spent 5 days in the Austrian mountains, and I was envy quickly consumed me. I was very jealous of all this time she got to spend outside. And at the same time, simultaneously, that's what those two words mean, I had started to feel a bit soft. Like, I grew up with pretty harsh winters, though, not to get on too much of a tangent, can be very climatized. You know, you go from your heated home to heated car to heated restaurant and back and forth. So, but I lived in Chicago and I was riding around with a bike. That was brutal, much colder than it gets in Berlin or Dusseldorf when I lived there. But now lately it seems like I can't handle it. I just get angry. I'm like, I don't want to be cold. I want to stay inside. And I have to like wedge myself off the couch like a root to go do stuff. So I figured the best antidote to becoming soft was to just throw myself out in the cold. That's basically what I'm doing. Plus I've been here before in the Harz region. It's very lovely. It's thrilled to be here. No exaggeration, this so far, I don't know if it's because I haven't done something like this in Germany in quite some time. The old hop on a train on a Friday and spend the weekend in the woods at something nearby. I don't know if it's because I haven't done that in a while, but this is some of the most just beautiful views I've seen in quite some time. I'm like stopping every 2 seconds to take more pictures and video of this valley, and I see why Heinrich Heine was so enthralled with the area. Just look at how that path changes from walkable, hikeable, flat terrain to, I can already tell this is going to be a careful and slick jaunt up to the top of the Brocken. Kind of fits the whole witch theme though, that oh, stay flat and open space, safe, or go along this precarious road. Honest to God, I do not know why I didn't expect to see snow out here on the trails. It is February in central Germany, but suffice it to say there is a plenty of snow out here. Alright, now this I like. Still a little bit slick on the trails, but it's manageable. But what I'm liking is that now I'm surrounded by pine trees and nature. Really getting that nature smell. I know there's more smells to nature than just pine trees, but there's something about pine trees that I'm just like, yeah, that's nature. The snow out here, kind of like this, it's like, feel like I'm walking on slushies, like 7-Eleven slushies. Starting to get misty around here. One might say it's a little creepy with the silence, the wind, and the lack of visibility. In case you are curious, you can see how packed up the snow is onto this thing. I remember this path from the last time I climbed up the Brocken, but on the other side, and it's just like, it's basically a concrete path with little ridges on it, I assume for cyclists coming down so they don't, you know, it's like a little bit of a speed bump. But yeah, like, right, I was thinking like, oh, this is so much nicer, more natural, but it's just because it's got the, like, a good foot of snow packed on top of it. Otherwise, I bet in the summer you see cyclists charging up the mountain, but now kind of have to do it on foot. Welcome to the wonderful, desolate wasteland of central Germany. You could definitely film some apocalyptic movie or TV show here, which I'm sure is precisely what the local tourist board is going for. It is a bit disorienting up here with the heavy fog. I feel like I'm in one of those video game levels where at any moment, if I walk too far off the path, I'm gonna hear like a ghostly and then start again from the beginning of the level. Now we're kind of nearing the end. My watch says I got about 6 kilometers left. As you can see, no more snow on the trails, so I imagine smooth sailing from here on out.